What are the early symptoms of a concussion or mild traumatic brain injury or TBI? Typically, early TBI symptoms include headache or pressure in the skull. I have that. Confusion, brain fog, or slow thinking. I definitely have that. Nausea, dizziness, and sensitivity to light. I was blindfolded, sitting in a dark room for years. Couldn't go outside. Stay shaking instead of panic, okay? So light sensitivity is very, very real. Blurred vision, balance problems, or fatigue, irritability, emotional swings. I'm telling you, dude, it is crazy. So these symptoms may not show up right away, which is why many brain injuries go undiagnosed. Sometimes it takes years. For me, they said it took 15 years, or they said on average 15 years for the symptoms to go haywire, and the body can't handle it anymore. So the body tries to adjust and adapt, but after 15 years on average, they say it's just like it's too much, and that's why you see like really serious things. For me, but actually 16 years before it was just before the injury happened, or after the injury happened. So anyways, the symptoms can be just a lot of light sensitivity. Like I could feel cars driving outside that were like a mile away. I could feel like sensory issues. I could feel things that I'm not supposed to feel at all. And I could feel my entire digestive system. My butt was actually itchy, so itchy. I thought it was parasites. They did all kinds of tests, poop samples, colonoscopies, everything. There was no parasites, nothing, but it was so itchy. So it's just a nervous system that was out of whack, and the signals were completely messed up. And because of that, they had to go in with precision, and very few doctors in the world know how to do this, but they can go in and restore the function of the brain using electricity. But first you got to do a scan, figure out what is going on, and once they go and do that, it is amazing the technology has been developed to be able to restore these things, okay? So the symptoms, there's just a wide range. Any weird neurological symptoms, they often come from concussions, they say, okay? Even as a child, like, you maybe had that knock on your head or going down the slide, or you fell off this or that. And sometimes symptoms then just appear years later, and you're like, well, I haven't had anything weird happen. So the doctor asked me, they're like, hey, if anything happened to you 15 years ago, like that was the question. I was like, what? And even whiplash, I had a whiplash, and that's what caused all these things. So it's just like, but nobody told me that could affect the brain like that. So anyways, all these weird symptoms, any weird neurological symptoms, got to get a scan to see what is going on in the brain, and then have them restore that function to get it back to normal. So you don't have that crazy light sensitivity, sound sensitivity, all the wild like symptoms that people have from these kind of things. So anyways, you got any questions, go to my website. Got tons of information, videos of other people, case studies. This is me right here. I've gone through so many different treatments, and I just share my story. I want everyone to know about this. So we need to get the word out there that people like what type of treatments are available. Okay, if you have any questions, let me know. And yeah, it's bjornbrain.com.